And we're happy to be joined on this Gift of Golf holiday podcast by our friend Alec Lorenzo, co-founder of Pin Golf. Pin is becoming a national brand based out of Boston. And Alec, thanks so much for doing this. Really appreciate it. Uh, Thanks for coming on.
Of course, Joe. As always, it's a pleasure to catch up with you, and always good to get on here and chop it up.
So since I first met you back in 2021 at the Cape Cod Golf Guys event, I think you guys were either just turning 3 years old or 3 years old. I can't remember. I remember you
Yeah,
said it in your speech. But since then, you guys have taken off. You launched the new rangefinder, the Prism. I think that was last year, but for all intents and purposes, you launched the new rangefinder, the Prism. Now you have the Dart, which is a speaker for people. You relaunched the Dart with expanded um, qualities, I guess, for lack of a better word. Pins is really taken off. It's really become a national brand. I know you work with Barstool. I see Michael Breed's thing on there all the time on social. Talk about what this has been like. I mean, did you ever think, we'll get to this? I mean, you guys are becoming a big time brand now. It's pretty exciting stuff.
yeah. Well, thank you. No, we didn't think that it would ever amount to this, right? I think again when we first started back in 2018, we had an idea. We kind of threw something against the wall, and it stuck. We never thought that it would become our full-time jobs. I think we were just looking to make a couple extra bucks to help fund our golf experiences and help fund our Boston adventures. So I mean, like you said, fast forward 5 years, it's gone from that little side hustle based out of my South Boston apartment to an international company. So we have boots on the ground all across the world. We have a few different products that we sell, like you said, the Prism rangefinder being our bread and butter, and then we just recently rolled out the Dart, and then have a pretty extensive product roadmap for the next few years that we're super excited about to roll out and get in front of golfers all across the world. So yeah, it's been quite the journey. It's been a blast to do it. I get to do it with two of my really good friends, and it's just I get to golf and call it work. So can't complain.
What do you think has been the key? Why do you think your company or your products have kind of taken off the way they have? Because there's a lot of other rangefinder options, obviously, which is your competitors. We don't need to mention them,
Yeah.
but what has made you guys so unique in that you kind of started as a small company, like you said, out of your apartment to now, why has your company kind of taken off the
Yeah.
way it has, you think?
Yeah, great question. I think it just boils down to us listening to our customers, right? I think again, we put our customers before everything, right? So every time we create a new product, every time we create a new rangefinder, we're taking the feedback from the previous model of our customers and then implementing that into the design, to the features, to the technology that we come out with the newer models. So you can see that through the evolution of from our first model, the Pearl, all the way up to the Prism. So we spend a lot of time and effort into talking with our customers, hearing what they like, hearing what they don't like, and then boiling that down and putting that into our product. So I think the customers and golfers all around the world can see that, and they obviously feel that when they get the product, they try it out, they see how high quality it is, and then that's when they fall in love with the brand, and then they are part of our Pin family.
And we'll get to the holiday stuff in a minute. But I know you hinted at a new product coming out, so you don't have to give it away. But what's next for Pitt? I mean, how much bigger can you guys get? I mean, uh, we as Tom Brady once said, we didn't come this far just to get this far, right? I mean, there's obviously more.
Yeah,
There's more coming. There's more to go.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I think where we've come from to where we are today has been a huge. It's been massive, right? I think, like we said
Massive.
earlier, never thought that we would get to where we are today. But I think truly internally, we think that we're just getting started, right? I think again, it was a side hustle for the first couple of years. We didn't really know what we were doing in terms of marketing, in terms of running an e-commerce business, in terms of really anything, right? We were all in tech sales. We had no idea what we were doing. We're building the plane as we're flying it. Even though we still are doing that today, we have a better understanding of customer journey, of e-commerce, of all of that. So I think we're going to continue to evolve within the golf technology space. Again, technology and golf, there's just so much overlap, and there's going to continue to be so much overlap as we move, as the game of golf progresses and grows. So I think we're at a nice um, point within that marriage that we're just going to be able to continue to grow our products, continue to grow our company as we do so. So um, exciting things on the horizon. Like I said, we truly believe that we're just getting started. So we're really excited and really fortunate to be at the position we are now.
All right, the holiday season is here. Amazingly, summer went by
Yeah, it's crazy.
too fast as it usually does. This is the Gift of Golf Holiday Podcast 2023. Pinned always has stuff. I mean, you guys even had a Halloween flash sale, for God's sakes. So obviously you got stuff for the holidays coming up: Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and then obviously the regular Christmas shopping season for those last minute shoppers. What can you tell us
Yep.
about what Pin has for the holiday season?
Yeah. I think you'll see, like you said, we have sales for a lot of the major events across the year. And that is going to continue all throughout the holiday season, right? So we'll be kicking off our Cyber Month sale within the next couple days. So you'll be able to get 20% off any single item within our store. Um, Head on over to pinnedgolf.com, check it out. That'll be released to the public. I don't know when this podcast is going to air, but it'll be November. What's next Monday? November 6th, I believe. It'll be that sale will go live. So if you're in the market for a new rangefinder, you're in the market for a new speaker or some just cool little accessories, head on over to the site, get 20% off, and get your shopping done early, right? I think everyone waits to the last minute, including myself, right? I'm always running out the week of Christmas or week of holidays to get those last minute gifts. But if you want to get ahead of the rush and all of that, head on over to the site next week or in the coming weeks to get that deal.
Yeah, I think shopping last minute, I feel like it's a guy's thing. I feel like girls are always like way ahead of the game. We
Yeah.
wait till the last minute, which isn't good when you're trying to order stuff online, obviously. So order your pin stuff in advance. And of course, you can use discount code GolfNewsRI. Believe it or not, we still have a discount code with them. Every once in a while, we get a little something, something, which is good. So use discount code GolfNewsRI as well, and get your pin gear. Get ready for the 2024 golf season with Pinned. Alec, thank you so
Yep.
much for doing this podcast. Really appreciate it. And happy holidays to you and all the boys at Pinned, and obviously your families as well.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. As always, like I said, great hopping on here. Great catching up with you, and excited to see what you guys have cooking up for 2024 as well. So congrats on everything you've done so far.
Thank you so much. That's Alec Lorenzo of Pin Golf. They have discounts starting on November 6th. Use the discount code GolfNewsRI for all your purchases and get your pin stuff for the holidays. This is the Gift of Golf Holiday Podcast. We'll be back.